friends, and welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today, honestly, I'm doing better than I have been all week, but it's been a really tough week for me. I've had some big deadlines and just things come up that I feel like have kind of gotten me down a little bit. I've just been, having a bit of a hard time. I think it was 2 nights ago, I broke down crying just talking to Christopher about some of the stuff that I had going on, and then yesterday was pretty stressful as well. So I woke up today feeling a bit better, but still definitely not 100%. And I feel like on days like this, my go-to and kind of what I naturally want to do is to not film, because typically I like filming videos that are going to be inspiring and motivating, but at the same time, I feel like there's a part of me that really wants to just kind of share this day with you and kind of walk you through my process of how do I get unstuck? How do I get out of a rut? Because the truth is we all go through days where we're just not feeling on top of the world, and that's okay. It happens, that's a part of life. In fact, it's an important part of life, but I also feel like it's something that we don't often see online. Often social media can be kind of a bit of a highlight reel where you just see kind of the best moments of somebody's day or week or month, but that doesn't really tell you the whole picture. And so today I just wanted to kind of open up about what was going on in my life and also to share what do I do on days where I'm feeling a bit low. So my plan for today is really just to have kind of a mental health day where I can slow down and just focus on getting back to a good place mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And that's hard because I'm not feeling tons of motivation right now, but I am a big believer that you need to put the work in order to reap the rewards. So today I want to do those small things that can help me to feel better. So far this morning, I've been trying to really be faithful in the little things. So I worked out, which I feel like getting your body moving and getting some exercise in really is key when you're feeling a little bit more low energy. I also did some reading and journaling for a lot longer than normal, actually. As I was opening up my journal, I just got this feeling that this is what my soul needed today, and so I just gave myself grace to take as long as I needed, and I ended up journaling for quite a while. So I just took things slow this morning, and honestly, that's really helped a lot already. But then for the rest of the day, I basically just want to focus on doing things that are going to nourish me and help me to get back to kind of more of a sense of normalcy. So right now, I'm going to make myself a smoothie so I can nourish my body. But then after that, I think I want to spend some time vacuuming. I've definitely noticed that our floors need it. They're a little bit messy right now. But on top of that, it's kind of one of those therapeutic chores for me that helps me to feel productive, but it's also something that I actually enjoy doing. So I think as I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, that's a great kind of small task that I can do that's rewarding. It helps me to feel productive, but also it's something that I enjoy. So again, that's going to help to boost my mood just a little bit. But first, just literally talking about and thinking about this smoothie is making me hungry. So let's go ahead and make that right now. So for my smoothie, I'm going to use this passion fruit tropical blend, half a frozen banana, a bit of honey, some vanilla Greek yogurt, some oat milk, and my collagen powder. So I'm just going to throw in all of the ingredients now and we can blend it up. Here's our smoothie, and literally just the color of this is brightening my mood a little bit. I love the bright, fun pink color. And it honestly tastes just so good. Okay, so the smoothie was great, very refreshing, but now we're on to vacuuming. Right now, I pretty much want to vacuum our entire house, the carpets, the wood floors, just to pick up all of the kind of debris that's accumulated over the past couple of weeks. I think it's been 2 weeks since we last vacuumed. Normally I try to do it every week, so it definitely needs being done. So I'm going to pop on an audiobook to listen to while I do that, just to make the experience even more just enjoyable for me. Love a good audiobook. I find vacuuming really calming, so this is actually honestly going to be a good time and something that I'm looking forward to. This is the audiobook that I've been listening to recently. It's called A Deadly Education, and it really is a lot of fun. I am a big fan of the Harry Potter books, kind of grew up reading them, and I feel like this is a fun, it's not an adult book, but it is definitely a slightly darker series than Harry Potter, but still kind of in the magic world. It's really fun. I'm enjoying it a lot, and it definitely is just one of those intriguing listens. So that's what I'm going to listen to while I vacuum. Well, the vacuuming is done and it really does feel so much better to have clean floors in our home. I know that personally one of the big things that influences my mood is my surroundings, and when my surroundings are messy or dirty or just really cluttered, that definitely has a big impact on how I feel, so it does feel really good to have that done. That whole idea of clear house, clear mind definitely is true for me. But right now, I've just been trying to think through, what do I need right now? What are those small things that are going to help me to feel better? And it is a sunny day outside, and I just realized it's probably the first sunny day in a couple of weeks, to be honest. North Carolina at this time of year is just like all gray, all clouds, all pretty cold too. It's actually like a decently warm sunny day out, so I think that I want to just get some vitamin D, spend a bit of time outside. Probably still want to stay in my sweater and leggings, but I think that just being outside is really going to help. So what I'm going to do is to get out a picnic blanket, find some sunny corner of our backyard to lay it out in, and then just chill for like 30 or 40 minutes. I think I'll probably continue listening to my audiobook because it's a really good story. I'm having a lot of fun listening to it. And then also, I think I might just paint my nails too. I've discovered some really cool quick drying nail polishes that work really well, so I think I might do that, and that's just another one of those sort of relaxing activities that I can do while I'm outdoors. And maybe I'll just go all out too and make a tea while I'm at it. Honestly, this is sounding like a really fun time. Got my tea, got my blanket in the sun, and I am just ready to enjoy a really, really beautiful February day. Here's the nail polish I'm going to use. It's from the Espressi Quick Dry line. It's in the shade Cold Brew Crew. It's a really fun, nice brown color, and I'm excited to do my nails in it. They could definitely use a fresh coat of polish. Well, it's about an hour later now and the sun has officially left the backyard, so I came back inside, but I was able to get my nails done. I love this like darker brown color. Normally I just paint my nails like nude or white, something very light, but I'm kind of loving this like darker brown color. It's really fun. But while I was outside, I did receive a really exciting delivery. My Nuuly order for the month just came in. And I've talked about it briefly in the past, but Nuuly is the clothing rental subscription service that I've been doing for the past few months, and I've been loving it. It's a great way to just freshen up your wardrobe and kind of add some variety without actually having to commit to actually buying the pieces. So it's kind of more affordable in that sense. And then also I love it because I get to keep those items for a month, wear them and send them back. So I'm not kind of accumulating a ton of clothing in my closet while still getting to try some new things. And so I thought it might be fun to unbox that with you and show you my pieces for the month. Okay, so here's the reusable tote bag that they send you their order in. Let's go ahead and open it up, see what's inside. Okay, looking at this, I love the color palette. I feel like that's going to work so well in my wardrobe. So many neutrals and colors that I love. Let me go ahead and try these items on and I'll show you each of them. So I decided I couldn't wait and just wanted to share with you guys the one that I'm probably arguably most excited about. And it's this really fun floral dress. I wanted a dress that I could wear for Valentine's Day with Christopher, and then also I have a Galentine's Day, and I figure I can probably wear this dress to both occasions, but I love it. I've always been a fan of the little black dress, but I love that it has these cute, beautiful blue flowers to just kind of soften it up. So the first item is a resounding success. I cannot wait to wear this on Valentine's Day, but let me go ahead and try on the other pieces now. Okay, next up, both my top and my jeans are from my Nuuly order, and again, I feel like they're both wins. This shirt is super comfortable. Honestly, I feel like I could live in it. It's like a very nice, lightweight woven knit, and I also love just how fun these open sleeves are. I feel like that's just like a subtle detail that makes it a little bit more elevated than just like a plain basic black shirt. And then also, I'm obsessed with these jeans. They're from the brand Paige, and I was wanting to try something out that had just a little bit more distressing around the knees and things like that. I feel like that's a really cool looking style, but I've never really owned distressed jeans, so I figured that clothing rental was the perfect way to try that out. And I love that it's kind of like a straight leg cut, so it's not a skinny jean, but it's not like full on like a wide leg jean by any stretch. And the fit on them really is perfect too, which is saying something because I definitely tend to have a more narrow waist and wider hips, so often I do struggle with jeans a little bit, but these do just really fit like a glove. So far we are really just killing it with this Nuuly order. I'm really excited. Let me go ahead and change one more time and I'll show you the last few pieces. So I've got the last few pieces on and I really do think this is one of my best orders yet. First up, we have this really kind of massive corduroy truckers jacket, which I think is really fun. And with it being February, obviously it was warm today, which is strange, but normally at this time of year, I feel like it's always just like cold, depressing, and gloomy outside. So I wanted something that I could just use to throw on to bundle up so I could stay warm. And I figured this would be perfect for that. I wouldn't describe this as like a super flattering piece, but I think it's gonna keep me cozy, keep me warm, and I really do like the color. The neutral is great. Love the like Sherpa lining. What is that called? I can't remember. Somebody comment below, what is this called? But I love the lining of it, super cozy, and I do think I'll wear this a lot. Just took off the jacket so you could see the sweater underneath, but this is another piece that I absolutely love. I was looking for something that was cute and that I could wear casually, but also be comfortable in, and I feel like this definitely ticks all of those boxes. I love the colors on this. It's got a green sleeve, a little white section, and then I think this is like kind of a pale yellow. Really gorgeous, and it's super soft on the inside too, so I know I'm going to be wearing it a ton. My personal style is definitely on the casual side, so this is just one of those pieces I know I'll get a ton of wear from. So then that brings us to the last piece, the pants I'm wearing right now, and I will say I think they're kind of my least favorite piece of what I ordered, just because the fit on them is a little tiny bit too snug. I can still get them on, I can still zip them up, but definitely I'll need to be conscious of what I eat in these jeans because I feel like I just barely fit in. So here they are, and honestly, I feel like they look pretty cute. I really like the distressing that they have in them. The color is great. I really like this like really dark gray, almost black wash. And then they also have a cutoff hem, which again is another detail that I love. So I feel like they look great. The only thing is, I feel like if I was to rent them again, I would definitely get them one size larger. Overall though, I'd say this order really is a great success. There's so many pieces that I just can't wait to wear throughout this month. And of course, if you want to try out Nuuly or check out any of the items that I showed you here, I will have them all linked up in the description box below for you. And also, full disclaimer, which maybe I should have mentioned before, I'm not sponsored in any way by Nuuly, although Nuuly, if you're watching, let's work together. I'm a big fan. Honestly though, I'm just a happy customer who's been trying out Nuuly for a few months now. I'm really loving it. All right, now though, and I just sat down for a second because I was getting tired of standing, but now I think I'm going to keep this sweater on because I really like it. Then I'm going to change back into leggings so we can continue on with our day. These black jeans look really nice, but with them being so small, I don't think I'll be wanting to stay in them for more than like a couple hours at a time. Well, it's getting to late afternoon now, and honestly, I really am just feeling so much better. I needed a day like this where I could not put a ton of pressure on myself to get a ton done and just to relax and recuperate. I feel like it's easy with work or even just the stresses of our everyday lives to always be going, and sometimes our bodies and minds just tell us, okay, you need to slow down because the rate that you're going at just isn't sustainable. And I feel like when our bodies are giving us those signals, it's important that we listen to them and take time to just kind of care for our mental health. And so really that's what today was all about for me. I strictly speaking haven't gotten that much done, but just kind of looking internally, feeling my mental state, just like where I'm at right now, I really do feel just so much better. The one last thing that I do want to do with you all though, before I get ready to head over to our friend's house this evening, is I got this really cute planter and it's like a little dish for it the other night at, it's called Plant House Charlotte. It's a really cool plant shop in Charlotte. I actually went with my friend Audrey and we had such a great time and I just fell in love with this planter. It's so cute and so fun. And so I thought it would be a good idea just to repot one of the plants that I have that's in a more basic planter into something like this that's a little more fun. And I don't know exactly what plant I'm going to put in it yet. I have a lot that are just in very basic, kind of boring terracotta pots. I mean, I like the terracotta look, but I think it'll be a fun way to switch it up. So I'm just gonna go around my house, look at all my plants, and basically just decide what plant that I want to put in it. Okay, so I think I've decided I'm going to try combining this pot with this pot and put it into our new planter. This one, I think it could really just use a drainage tray, and then this one just needs to go into a larger pot that can hold more water. And I think that there should be plenty of room in the new pot for both of them to fit. So let's go ahead and just tackle two birds with one stone. So I just turned on some lights in here so I could see a bit better while I work. but I think this is going to be really fun. I love the design of this one, and I feel like that with the sort of like natural pattern of, I'm just gonna call it a silver pothos because I can't remember the exact name, but I feel like the color, the pattern, the texture of the two are really gonna complement each other. Okay, now though, let's go ahead and repot these two little plant babies and give them a good watering. Here it is. Here's our newly potted plant, and I think it looks so cute. I will say, I think it'll look even better in a couple of days because right now some of these leaves are a little bit furled up because the plant, especially in the smaller container, wasn't getting enough water. I think just the container for it was too small, so I think it'll be really good for it to be in here. And now that it's got the tray, it'll be a lot easier to give it the appropriate amount of water. I do think the color and texture of the leaves does go so well with the pot though. I feel like it just makes the whole thing pop so much more. The one thing is I haven't decided exactly where I want to put it yet. I feel like I could just put it back in our bedroom, but also with such a fun statement pot, part of me really wants to put it somewhere in our main living space. So I might just move it around a little bit over the next few days and figure out where I like it best. That was a really fun little project though. And honestly, I feel like without even meaning to, I did another one of those small things that really just kind of lifts your mood and your spirits. I feel like caring for living things, whether that's plants, whether that's pets, even like serving your friends and family, those are all small things that you can do that really do just kind of help you to be in a happier and brighter mood. All right, well, it's getting towards evening, so I'm going to wrap this vlog up and end it here, but I really hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me today for a little bit of a different type of vlog. I think it's really important that we show kind of like the good with the bad, and not every day is perfect and not every day is entirely productive. And I just want to be really honest and transparent and show both sides of that story. I honestly am just feeling so much better though. I feel like there was tension in my shoulders that's just relaxed over the course of the day, and I really am looking forward to the rest of the week. So on that note, I just want to leave you with a question. What are some of the small things that you do when you're having a hard day or kind of you're at the end of several hard days to just decompress and get back to a state of normal? Let me know your answer in the comments below. I would love to read it. And of course, as always, make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you haven't already for more simple and intentional living videos coming at you twice a week. And remember, you can always follow me on Instagram too. I'm at Ashlynne.Eaton on there, and it's always linked up in the description box too. That's everything I've got for you today though. Wishing you a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.